Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the POV driving experience with the Mercedes Benz C43 AMG from 2022. The car is pretty new. It has like 10,000 kilometers, 12,000 kilometers on the speedometer. So it has been driven quite a while and it's a fantastic daily driver. Let me tell you that Mercedes has done what I wanted them to do for so long. They dropped the part where they started with this nonsense of making a Mercedes Benz for the insurance model, no luxury, none of that, and kind of they got back to the root with the C43 AMG, in my perspective, because the baby Benz is still a very luxurious Benz that you can tell while sitting inside of the car. It feels very comfortable. It feels very premium. It has all the necessary things you need. It isn't as big as an E-Class or an S-Class, but it has all the necessary things to it that a Mercedes should have. That's what I like about it. And we have a very powerful engine in the front. It is a 2-liter 4-cylinder, which I'm not the biggest fan of. I am a fan of the technology of it, but I'm not a fan of how it sounds. Still, we have 408 horsepower and 500 newton meters of torque, which makes the car accelerate from 0 to 100 in 4.6 seconds and tops out at 250 kph. The fuel consumption is somewhere at 9 liters, but we are here to find out how it goes around corners. That is my major concern about those cars, since it has the AMG badge. So we are driving to a curvy bit where we can test its capabilities a little more. So for that, I'm going to change the appearance completely. So first thing that you do is you go to your home setting here and you change it to Super Sport. Okay, Super Sport means I want to drive as fast as possible. Then you have this little knob here, you turn that to Sport Plus, and then you press here to manual and you turn the ESP off completely. Okay, that's what you do. This is sport handling mode. If you want to turn it off completely, just press that button. Now it's off completely. Okay, I am fully in charge. It pushes more of the power to the rear wheels, which I like a lot. And we are going to accelerate here from 0 to find out how the car really goes. Okay, manual. It does the launch control for you, shifts for you. So stopping here, left foot on the brake, right foot on the gas. Look at the wonderful experience here. Okay, let's stop one more time here. Okay, ESP's off. Da, 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 pow! Yeah! Wow! Really fast. Wow! Really fast. 4.6 seconds to 100. Okay, and since while we're at it, let's drive it a little bit faster around those corners. Okay, so it turns in very sharp. We have rear wheel steering also. I like that a lot. For example, on corners like this, just turn a little bit. Don't have to turn the steering wheel too much. Feels fantastic. Go around here, accelerate out, and on the brakes. The brakes, AMG brakes, fantastic. Here, first gear, and wow! 9-speed MCT gearbox, shifts incredibly fast and feels just fantastic around those corners. Let me tell you something, I am really a fan of how that car goes. Look at that. It is very agile, although we have 1,850 kilograms. The all-wheel drive system works fantastic. All the 4 wheels are connected to the ground. They stick to the ground and it's great. And when you wanted to oversteer a little bit, you can do that even just by pushing the car a little bit more or throwing it around the corner. It is going to get you, it's going to let the rear loose. I am a big fan of how it drives, and I have a detailed driving experience review where we go into depth and talk about how it feels, etc. If you want to find out more about it, make sure to check the link in the description. While we're here on the straight road, I can tell you that. And then we have also a review from the outside and in-depth analysis of how the interior goes, what is all with it, the infotainment system. Check that out also in the description. So that's for the commercial part. Now POV. The sound isn't the greatest, okay, because it's a 4-cylinder. Of course, we have OPF. It doesn't have those pops and bangs, etc. But we have an electric turbo that is giving you the boost at all RPM gauges, so every time you step on the throttle it is going to push forward, and it's a great experience. I'm really a fan of it, and I'm not sure if you can tell it on the camera, but what we can do is, for example, we can go here into home settings again and even change the appearance of the head-up display. So if you want it to go from left to right, so you can see your gear, etc., and when you have to shift, or if you want it to be in a circle, you can do that. So that is fantastic. I mean, they really went full technology advanced into the future, because they kind of have to leave you with a 4-cylinder, but at least they give you a lot of options to do on your drive. Okay, so you have all the data, you can change, you can basically look at everything. You can go to the settings, for example, here, and you have all your information, how much you turn in, how much the rear wheels turn. It's great. I like that. I just don't like the sound. That is really a shame. Hopefully some tuners will really push the sound to the maximum, straight pipe it or whatever. But this is it's the C43. It's lighter than the C63, and it's a perfect daily driver. Look at that. Okay, I'm going to put it into second gear now. Okay, or third, doesn't matter. Third, okay, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth. Hovering at 100 kph, you're driving 1,500 RPMs. That is just ridiculous, man. And then when you want it, go down some gears, 10 gears, go down 10 gears, and second, push it really hard. Bam, and they kind of give you this vibrating experience. Bam, into the next gear, bam, into the next gear, and that's great. That's really great. I am a fan of what they have done with this car. Let's go to classic mode. Let's put it into normal and just enjoy the drive a little bit and show you how it is driving it on landly roads in comfort mode. So it's actually a very comfortable car. We have a lot of settings. Let me change these settings now to something more classic, or decent if you want, decent in German. You can even change the color here, which is very good. You can go to change your appearance to an eco drive if you want, you know, on the head-up display, so you can see how ecological you drive, and that's it. Look how clean that looks now. Very nice. Or you go to classic. This is classic, and you can change the appearance however you want to change it. Go to home here. If you want a card, if you want the assistances, if you want the service, it's just very nice. And you can turn your head-up display off. Even that is animated. So very good job, Mercedes. Actually, I'm very satisfied with what you have done on this car, and it's very intuitive. It's very easy to use all of those things. I'm a big fan. I am actually a big fan of what they have done with this car, to be perfectly clear with you. And that's as far as we can go with the driving experience. We are in sport mode, and now we went to classic mode. Sorry, I thought we was in classic already. This now feels completely different. None of those sound boxes, no programmed sound, just a nice experience. Double glass here on the left, very aerodynamic, nice power domes in the front. That is great. That is what an AMG should be about. The best of both worlds. Very nice to drive, and if you want it to be fast, just change the button and it drives fast. That's about it. Thank you very much for watching, and see you on the next one.